Good morning, Capricorn, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I'd like to do is just to go on and give you your end of year fertility reading just to see where you've been and perhaps what you are likely to experience. I've decided to use my Lenormand deck as illustrated here, and also I decided to use a few other oracle cards to just give you a bit more part and advice into your situation. And Capricorn, as always, if you've yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now. Okay? And if this reading resonates, like and share. Thanks a lot. So let's go on and get started. I'm going to just look at make a few observations, and then we'll just move on from there. Okay. I'm seeing that some of you might even be considering adopting. I'm seeing some type of a small contract that some of you may be kind of going through here. Um, I'm also getting a strong indication too. I'm kind of seeing here that I'm seeing something in connection with a guest house or or something with involving a daycare center for some of you. Okay. I'm also seeing here that uh, I'm seeing fertility type issues here also that's in your reading, and I'm also seeing the likelihood of a birth or pregnancy. I'm also seeing too that it looks like that some of you may even be kind of having some weight issues or weight problems here. And I'm kind of seeing an eating disorder. Even some of you might even be suffering from some form of a tumor. Okay? So let's look at your card falling to the bottom of the deck here. We have the Sun, which is a very radiant, positive card. So this card is all about success and happiness and really dreams coming true. And even recovery for those of you who may have been having health issues, okay? It shows joy, and troubles vanishing, it shows renewed confidence, even radiation treatment and a new beginning for some of you, you know. So this card gives us the willpower to kind of reach our goals, and it certainly shows that many of you I'm getting here have already put in much effort in trying to conceive or even adopt. So what you are doing is really worth it. This card is kind of telling you, and but it's also asking you to keep in mind to that, there's a very good chance of growth and conceiving here. And even adopting, as already indicated for you, that seems to be coming up. So let's look at your cards here that represents, things that may have already happened or may be in the process of happening. You have that ring energy there. So that shows that you really, really want to kind of conceive a child and you want to bond with one here that I'm kind of getting here. And some of you, this desire is very fervent. But some of you might have gotten pregnant and may have been put on bed rest too with this card. Because next to that here we have the house. So it shows your hopes for really having a child, combining all of these cards there to bond with a child or a fetus here. And it also shows that some of you might even have been in the process of kind of, you know, um, adding another room um, to where you live, or maybe be you might be in the process of purchasing a new home for this child here. And next here we have the woman, and that could either represent you or it can represent your mother or a midwife or some type of certified physician here. Okay, and it looks like that this woman, may have, because again, she could be a physician, some type of a specialist. Because you have the tree that sits next to it, is likely that this woman may have put you on some type of a for dietary regime for fertility or some medication that I'm getting here. And it shows here that you know you're healthy enough to conceive here because all of your cards pretty much here are quite positive. Just look like you're going to be a bit stressed out, you know. So let's move right along and just look at your future cards that I'm seeing here. Okay, of course we know that the baby, this is your significator here, so we won't have to really get into no discussions about that. So let's look here. We have a man here. So that could represent the expectant father, or it could represent a male physician that you might be soon seeing, you know? And with this mice card that sits right next to it, I think he's going to tell you that Ladies, it appears that you have a vitamin type deficiency I'm kind of getting, and some of you might be either having a hard time either gaining or losing weight. I'm kind of getting here with that card. And with the lily sitting next, this seems to be, you may be even, some of you may be in, this may be an older uh, pregnancy for you, not necessarily, your second time. You may be older, a bit older, you know, and you've done this once before, I'm kind of feeling. And with the card that ends next, is a very good card. It shows that you definitely have a natural birth here. And it also shows that you're going to be meeting with other expectant couples, I'm getting here, because this card is all about crowds. Okay? And so let's get into your additional oracle cards that we have here. Okay, just to give you a bit more part and advice into your situation here. You have encouragement. Okay? So it's very likely that a lot of you might have been kind of losing or having doubts about whether you would ever be able to, maybe conceive again if this is, your second pregnancy or more. This card is telling you that you are, in fact, receiving a nudge really in the right direction. And to listen, guys, to things that are being, that you are kind of feeling within your spirit here. And then, you have Into the Unknown card here. So this card is telling you that trust and all will be revealed. Things are being hidden from you for a reason, okay? And just realize that this would be an adventure for you, and to just trust, where you're being led without asking questions, and realize here that again conclusions are within reach here. You know, understand that things that are meant for you is not going to pass you by. If it's intended for you to get pregnant, you are. But understand that you know doors may have been slammed, in your face in terms of, or you may have been receiving, misinformation, or you just haven't been able to conceive as quickly as you hope. This card is letting you know that, doors are going to open, and really take control of your life, when you're having this card there. And then let's just get on and look into the other cards that you have here. You have the River Queen. And this card, ladies, is all about really letting go, you know, and just be in the here and now, and to avoid feeling insecure here with this shadow queen. Stay encouraged. So, ladies, this is what I have for you. I hope that this reading offered food for thought. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and send me over your comments. Okay? Enjoy your day.